Are you wondering how you can utilize ChatGPT to attract more candidates to your recruiting agency? Good news, because that's exactly what we're going to dive into this video. My name is Donnie Gupton, and for the last 6 years, I've been helping recruiting firms generate inbound leads and build a personal brand online that makes them the relevant recruiter in their market rather than a recruiter in the market. So make sure you subscribe to this channel as I drop new value about online marketing, lead generation, specifically for staffing, recruiting, and search firms every single week. What I'm going to share with you right now is exactly how I'm helping my clients utilize ChatGPT to attract candidates. And there's 3 main ways to break it down for you. The first is the actual attraction of the candidate. The second is prepping the candidate. And the third is creating an amazing experience for a candidate. And ChatGPT can help you do all 3 of those things. So the first thing I want to talk about is how ChatGPT can increase your reach and engagement. ChatGPT itself does not do this, but you can utilize ChatGPT to connect it with other tools and utilize the AI here to create better scripts. So the first way, if we're looking at it, it can really support with your automated outreach. One of those ways would be email templates. You can use ChatGPT to generate personalized email templates to potential candidates. You can do this in different scenarios. These templates can be tailored based off of candidate background, skills, job role. You could get the tool to model, or could be prompted to generate these emails based on certain inputs about each role that you're trying to fill. So you can utilize this with your automated outreach with creating more effective email templates. The next way would be for just your chat bots, whether you're using Facebook, LinkedIn, text messaging. ChatGPT can be really powerful, even through your company website. If you have a chat bot through your company website, to engage with potential candidates and create a better experience there. The chat bot can really provide information about available job roles, answer questions about the company that they have, guide candidates through the application process. So if you can create a couple of good text sequences through your chat bots, ChatGPT can help you do that by just creating the overall structure of a campaign. And then from there, it can go on and give you different ways and rewrite different campaigns so you can A/B test. And if you're not in the cold outreach world, having good A/B tests is key to finding out what really works and can be most efficient for you. And along those same lines is creating these templates and things like that for just general social media outreach. So it doesn't matter what channel, even if you're not automating it, but to have some scripts to work off of to give you a foundation, then that's excellent. One of the things I want to drive home is if you just copy and paste a ChatGPT template, it's not going to hit home as hard. You want to take your workflow, in my opinion, should be use ChatGPT, and then I copy and paste the results that it gives me. Then I go into a Google Doc, for example, and I edit it and I make it sound more like Donnie. That's the key if you want to have success. Is you got to put your own little flair, and ChatGPT is going to take away 90% of the lifting on that activity there for you. The next way that ChatGPT can help out is through the candidate preparation. First and foremost, we can generate common interviewing questions that would be asked for the specific role that they have, and then it can generate responses to those questions. So you can prep your candidate and tell them, hey, here's some questions that are commonly asked for this type of position. Here's some good ways to answer that. And then, of course, again, if you're going to incorporate the ways that you would recommend to answer that, then that makes it that much more powerful. And I'll continue to drive that home, as ChatGPT alone is not near as powerful when you combine that with your brilliance and your expertise. That's the first part of the process, helping with the interviewing prep. The other thing that goes along with the lines with the interviewing prep is not just the questions that they are going to be asked, but also prepping them with questions that they would want to ask the company and just having general knowledge around the company. So ChatGPT is probably better than most search engines. You do have to keep in mind that their information only goes back at this point, September 2021. So that is one of the negative drawbacks, but in a lot of cases, you're going to be able to get a lot of questions about the company, the job description, the role, just by using ChatGPT rather than going to Google search and finding 15 different sources of information that you have to sift through. ChatGPT makes that a lot easier to get done. And the other thing that is helping you with your candidates' resumes, you can help them rewrite the resumes quicker, which will be a huge value add to them. You can also help them write and rewrite their LinkedIn profile. You're really, adding a lot of value in that process. That brings us to the third in this whole thing, which is utilizing this to just create a better overall experience, making sure that you're communicating with your candidates, whether you place them or whether you don't. A lot of you know the reputation of recruiters in the space, and this is one of those things that can definitely help you create a great communication process. The first way is building automated follow-up messages. ChatGPT can be used to generate those follow-up messages. You can actually use it to help you with best practices in terms of what that sequence can look like. For example, it could generate a message checking in with a candidate a week after they submitted an application. The other thing you could do, get creative, tie this into your applicant tracking system. And if you have different stages within your applicant tracking system, as your candidate goes to the next stage, you could have ChatGPT write a communication message, whether you're emailing that, calling, or texting, doesn't matter. matter in each one of those stages so that you have a very efficient communication process. And depending on your software that you're using, you should be able to automate that email based off of when you move those people along. So that's going to create great transparency, great communication, enhance the overall candidate experience. The last way is just generating personalized message, relevant content for people to consume as they go through. We may not be able to help certain candidates right away. Being able to create a quick piece of content that might add some value for them is a great way for you to stay on their radar for when their need arises or when you have a job that truly matches their skills. So sometimes the key word here is personalized message. ChatGPT can help you with the overall strategy to keeping your candidates engaged. But then again, like I've said about 5 times now in this video, make sure you go back, personalize it, make it sound like you. That's going to be how it is most powerful. So if you enjoyed this training, I've got a complete tutorial that will be in the link of the comments below about ChatGPT, exactly how we're helping recruiting agencies utilize this. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a comment, make sure you go and watch that complete tutorial. This is Donnie Gupton. We'll see you in the next video.